Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Miranda and today I'm going to be making 12 loaves of sourdough bread. I will be making 8 plain and 4 jalapeno cheddar, and I will link both of those recipes down below. I just started not too long ago baking for some family and friends, so this is a little look into how I do it. I start off by feeding up my starter at about 7 a.m. and I do a 1:1:1 ratio, and normally it's ready to bake with about 3 to 4 hours later, since it is summertime. Since I'm doing 12 loaves and I don't have a big enough bowl to mix everything in one bowl, I will be using 3 different bowls. So I mixed up 3 loaves in one bowl, 5 loaves in the large bowl I have here, and then 4 in the last bowl I did. I hope to get one of the big squared containers that I see lots of micro bakeries use soon. One thing I've learned over this process of cooking multiple loaves over the last couple of weeks is definitely take a sticky note and write down the time I finished each bowl so I know when to do their stretch and folds and I don't miss any of them. Now that I have all my dough mixed up and the first one has rested for 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start my stretch and fold. So the first round I do a stretch and fold, and that's just where you stretch the dough up and then fold it in. And then for round 2 and 3, which these will each be 30 minutes apart, I have found that coil folds are actually better when you're doing bulk dough. So here's just an example of a coil fold. And here is the last round. Again, I just finished with coil folds. After I'm done finishing, I go ahead and let my dough bulk ferment. And where I'm at, it's summertime right now, so my dough has been fermenting in about 3 to 4 hours, but if you're somewhere cold, just know it could take up to 12 to 16 hours. Now that the bulk fermentation is done, I'm gonna go ahead and shape my dough. I do weigh out all my loaves so I know they're exactly the same size, which mine are normally around 900 grams. The other thing I do when I am doing multiple loaves at once is I do a pre-shape and then I do a final shape. So here's me just pre-shaping all my loaves. And I let these sit for about 20 minutes before I do the final shaping. One way to tell if your dough is ready to shape is when you pull at it, you'll be able to see like the window thing, and then also it shouldn't be very sticky. The dough will also come out of your bowl a lot easier too, like shown here. Now that I have all my plain loaves pre-shaped, I'm going to go ahead and do the final shape, and I just dust my banneton basket with a little bit of flour, and then go ahead and grab my dough and I will final shape this and then add it to the banneton basket. These will all go in the fridge after this and they will be baked the next morning. Now that I have all the plain shaped, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my jalapeno cheddar. It's the next day and I am starting to bake at 5 a.m. So I went ahead and preheated my oven to 450 degrees with both Dutch ovens in the oven because I do double bake in my oven. I bake these on 450 degrees for 30 minutes and then I remove the lid and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into my bakery. Don't forget to like and subscribe and then join me for more videos.